Good morning, seventh grade Mighty Scots. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. If you celebrated Halloween, I hope you had a fun time. And if you're celebrating Day of the Dead, I hope you're enjoying that as well. So, this week's topic is coping skills. I know many of you have heard me talk about this topic before. The reason why we're focusing on it this week is because this is an important week in our country. Tomorrow, as you all know, is Election Day. And with that can come different emotions. So that could be some maybe more happy emotions, it might be more sad emotions. Regardless of how this week makes you feel, we just wanted to take a time to revisit coping skills and talk about um, just different examples of positive coping skills that we can use and the importance of using them. Okay, so first and foremost, what are coping skills? So coping skills are methods a person uses to deal with stressful situations. And as I said before, there are positive ways to cope and there are also some negative ways to cope as well. So positive coping skills are going to be skills that don't involve harming yourself, harming someone else, or damaging any property, okay? And so with this, they can kind of fall into multiple different categories. The first two we're going to talk about are calming skills versus distracting skills. So, calming skills, these are things that you do to help yourself calm down. So, this could be counting to 10, it can be taking a mindful walk, it can be using muscle relaxation techniques. I know I spoke about this in your class, your health classes last year, where we practiced tensing up different muscles in our bodies and then releasing them and feeling the tension leave our bodies. Okay. So you can use calming skills, and then you can also use distracting skills. So distracting skills may be skills that you use when you're feeling really overwhelmed and when the thing that is causing you stress might be just too much for you to really focus on at the moment. So they might be doing arts and crafts or taking some time to dance or to sing a song that you like. Just something to focus on something else and distract yourself for a little while to help yourself calm down. Okay? Another way that you can categorize coping skills is by emotion focused coping skills and problem focused coping skills. So, emotion focused coping skills are exactly how they sound. These are using coping skills that are focused on the emotions that you are experiencing. So, with that, for example, if you're feeling really angry about something, to help address that anger, you might choose to channel it into some exercise routine that helps to release some of those feelings. Or if you're feeling really stressed and overwhelmed, you might decide to take a hot bath and just relax a little bit, or a hot bath or a hot shower and just relax. Or if you're feeling really sad and just feeling down in the dumps, you might decide to give yourself a pep talk. So these are coping skills that you use to address the emotions that you are experiencing. You also have problem focused coping skills, which again are exactly how they sound. So these are coping skills that you use to address the problem that you're experiencing. For instance, if you're feeling really stressed because you have 4 late assignments that you need to do and you've been pushing them off for a while and you're just like, I need to do something about this. You might decide, okay, tonight I'm going to do 2 of those assignments. Tomorrow I'm going to work on the other 2. And once you do that, it'll help you feel less stressed. So, again, these are coping skills that you use to address the problem that you're experiencing. So, it could be using time management skills, it could be reaching out to a teacher or a counselor or a parent or someone that you love and that you trust and asking them for some support and some help. It could be establishing healthy boundaries or even creating a to-do list so you can see all the things that you have to do and that you so you can feel that sense of release as you check those things off your list, okay? So here those are some examples of emotion focused coping skills and problem focused coping skills. So, chemicals are released in our brain when we're feeling happy, sad, or stressed, okay? So here are some examples of different happiness chemicals that are released and how you can hack them. So the first one is dopamine. Dopamine is the reward chemical. So we tend to release this chemical when we're feeling a sense of accomplishment. So that can be by completing a task on our to-do list or by doing a self-care activity that makes us feel really good. The second one is oxytocin. So this is the love hormone. So this can be released when we spend time with someone that we love and care about, or a pet or an animal that we feel a strong connection with as well. So that can be again playing with the dog or hugging a family member. I know COVID has kind of made that part a little bit complicated, but If there's still someone in your household who you feel really close to, you can give them a hug, and that can help release this chemical as well. So there's also serotonin, and serotonin is a mood stabilizer. So these are things that just help us feel calm. And we can tap into this chemical by meditating, by running, by taking a walk in nature. And the third one are endorphins. And so endorphins are considered the painkillers. And these are things that can help us with some of the stressful feelings that we may be feeling. Um, and we can tap into this one by using laughter. So maybe watching funny TikTok videos or funny YouTube videos, or looking at funny memes, or using essential oils such as lavender or eucalyptus or peppermint, because the smells help to calm our bodies down, or doing some exercise. So, these are all different examples of happiness chemicals and some different ways that you can hack into them. Okay. And so, um, coping skills, they are, everyone has different coping skills that work for them. So, what might work for you might not work for me, and what works for me, it might not work for you. So, it's all about figuring out the ones that are helpful for you and making sure you use them when you need to. Okay. So there are tons and tons and tons of positive coping skills that you can use. These are examples of 50, but I'm sure there's way more than that. So if you need any help figuring out coping skills, or you need some new ideas, please feel free to reach out to me, and I would love to share some ideas with you and brainstorm some different things. Or feel free to just, if you want to talk and share the things that you're doing that work for you, then also feel free to reach out with me, or to me as well, with that. And I know that with this picture, many of you received a copy of it in your health classes last year, but if you lost your copy or if you want another copy of it, feel free to send me an email and I will be happy to share another copy with you. Alrighty, well, that is it. That is all I have. Again, feel free to reach out if you need any support with this. And if you just need to talk about some of the different emotions that you're feeling. And yeah, I will see you all later.